will bring a new face to represent West Virginia in the U.S. Senate in Washington. U.S. Senator Joe Manchin leaving the nation's capital after more than a decade. WSAZ's Curtis Johnson recently chatted with the outgoing senator.
The U.S. Capitol will soon have a new senator from West Virginia, Senator Joe Manchin, in November 2023, saying that he would step away, ending 14 years as senator. In our interview, Manchin gave no definitive plans, but told us he is excited to spend more time with family and to see what his new venture in life holds.
This is the first time in 42 years that I'm able to set a schedule and stick with it.
Looking at your time in the Senate, did you accomplish everything you set out to do?
Oh, there's always things you need to do, but did I answer basically the concerns and challenges that the citizens of West Virginia have and my country had? I think I did. They took away the pension plans and hospitalization for all the miners. We got that back. That was a tremendous achievement. We have energy security now more than we've ever had. We're producing more energy than anyone else in the world. We made, part of making that happen. We stopped a lot of things that could have been detrimental.
His biggest concern upon leaving, the national debt, $36 trillion. So large that he argues each person's share is unattainable, something he hopes to solve from the outside. Manchin's proudest achievement as senator, his independence.
I always said this, if I can come back to West Virginia and I can explain it to you, I'm going to vote for it. It might not have been popular. The president couldn't put pressure on me. The Democratic Party couldn't put pressure on me. The Republicans couldn't attack me. I mean, no one can make me vote for something that I couldn't explain to West Virginia.
Is there one vote that you feel is your most independent moment?
Oh, killing the BBB.
BBB, President Biden's Build Back Better bill. In a 50-50 Senate, Manchin's opposition in December 2021 killed the legislation.
It wasn't a vote because I never got to a vote, but I had to go tell the president I could not go with that major piece of legislation. Yeah, I says, Mr. President, I was raised in a time in John F. Kennedy, and I took it very seriously as a young boy, when he says that's not what your country can do for you, but what you can do for your country. And I thought that's exactly what public office was all about. And now we pass a piece of legislation which has all this giveaway. You're going to be changing the psychic of the nation to how much more can my country do for me.
In his farewell address, Manchin telling the Senate political office is not about fame or fortune, an ideal that he told me he hopes his Senate career upheld. Any thoughts on your legacy?
I would hope that people can look and say, well, we always knew who Joe was. I never changed. I don't think politics ever changed me. I never felt like it did. I never felt I was anything different than just Joe. Now, it's wonderful to be called a governor. It's wonderful to have the opportunity to be a senator. But I think it's just wonderful just to be a West Virginian and be from my home area and still be Joe.
Voters in November elected Governor Jim Justice to fill Manchin's seat. The governor announcing last week he will do so as soon as he finishes out his term as governor. Reporting from the Charleston studio, Curtis Johnson, WSAZ.
Now, inauguration day in West Virginia set for January 13th. That is when Governor-elect Patrick Morrisey will take the oath of office, clearing the way for Jim Justice to assume role as U.S. Senator.